Okay, perfect. This section is being recorded. And let me share the awesome. Okay. Okay. So sharing is loading. Okay. Okay. Quickly, I want to quickly say, I hope everyone is doing this assignment because please, assignment is very, very important. You see, like the last time we have to remove and terminate those who are not doing the assignment. We are like all these attendance, assignment, we are monitoring it, right? And we'll bring it by surprise, right? You remember like the last time we showed everyone the performance through that Excel spreadsheet. Those of you who missed one assignment, those of you who didn't attend class, and we're able to remove some people who doesn't like they are not keeping up with the assignment and they're so please assignment is really, really important. It's part of the training process. Everything we say in class is theory. Practical aspect is assignment. And this is what you need to show as proof to your potential client that you did this project. And I can come in and vouch that yes, when I look at your performance, that yes, you actually did this project. Right? Please, assignment is really, really important. Very, very important. And don't forget, people need your skills. And you cannot give what you do not have. That's it. You can't give what you do not have. You can only give what you have. So if you're not doing an assignment and fortunately you land yourself a job or a client comes looking for you, at that time I'll even me myself I'll try to push back in assisting you, even though there's something you need to learn because I'll be like, you have not been doing assignment, you have not been doing all this, projects. So why should I come in at this stage? But if you're someone that has been doing like assignment, project back to back, I'll be very glad to assist when it comes to this, right? Please, assignment is really, really, really for everyone, both level two, level three, or any level. You have to do the assignment. And these assignments are easy assignments, weekly assignments that won't take you 20 minutes or 30 minutes to complete. So please, assignment is really, really part of the training. So uh let's go to the assignment. And don't forget, opportunities are going to come, and it's going to come at the right time. Opportunities are going to come, and it's going to come at the right time. Just make sure you prepare yourself down. That's the thing. In this life, like opportunity comes, but if it meets you unprepared, if the opportunity comes and it meets you unprepared, there's nothing you can offer. Like there's nothing to give. But when you are fully prepared and opportunity comes, like you'll be the most happiest person. That's it, because you already have the skills and the knowledge. Opportunity is gonna come and it's gonna come at the right time, but your job is to make sure the opportunity meets you prepared. I was speaking to a client of mine, like maybe last 2 weeks, and this client is asking is about with some skills that I know I haven't offered to you guys, right? And these skills like Google Ads, we have not done it in class. If you and Google Ads is technical, not everybody can do it, right? Because Google Ads involve risks. But this client is paying Google per click. How do you restructure and make sure the client is benefiting for what they are paying, right? So you have to have that skills to do Google Ads. People go to 6 months class, like 6 month course, just for the ad to become an ad specialist, right? So that's what I'm saying. You have to be prepared. Opportunity is gonna come. but it has to make you prepare. It can't make you half level because you will not, if it makes you halfway, you will not be able to do justice to the opportunity that comes your way. So please, again, I'm saying this because of the assignments. I'm looking at everyone's performance. I know who is who. I know who is doing what, right? So assignments is really, really, really very, very important. Okay. So the assignment is create a flyer for our program using Canva, targeting potential clients to hire skill VA on virtualassistant.com. Now, this is going to be interactive. I want everyone, not just one person, but of course, one person at a time to tell me, looking at this project that has been given, create a flyer. Because don't forget, the client is not going to be sitting with you explaining every step of what he's expecting you to do. He expects you or she expects you to have like when you look at details, when you read, it could be a one-line sentence. Do this project on this. They won't give you, some client will not even give you any information, and they expect you to fulfill that. So we need to start practicalizing it now. So with this one-line sentence, create a flyer for our program using Canva targeting potential clients to hire SQVA on virtual assistant. Now, I want everyone to speak. What should be on the flyer? What's the goal of the flyer? Like, what should you ensure that you're supposed to put in or include in the flyer? So let me grab something. Let me grab my note pen. Uh, let me use my note pen. Okay. Please, when you give your response, I just need one, not more than one, so that everybody can have the chance to include something on the flyer. So once you say one of the, what you think it should be on the flyer, then I want everyone to be able to, so that they won't say you have said everything. Okay, Faith, let's go.
What should be on the flyer is the skills that our VAs have that the potential clients will need them for.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much. Usman, Usman, are you there? Can you unmute?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, so as we are getting a response, can you put it on the chat, please?
Is
I
it the
want,
Zoom or the
yeah,
WhatsApp?
the Zoom chat. Put the skills on the Zoom chat. Wafi, are
Okay.
you there? Is
Good
Wafia
evening,
here?
sir.
Good evening. Wafia, can you put this, every point everyone brings, can you put it on the group chat, please? List it as a bullet point.
Okay, sir.
So
On
number
the
is
group chat.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, you put it on the WhatsApp group chat. But Osman is going to put it on the Zoom chat.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So definitely, the assignment says create a flyer using for our program using Canva targeting potential clients to higher skilled VA. Please, everyone, you have to think outside the box. This is the information I just give, but the outside the box thinking is up to you. Your client would not babysit. Again, a client will not, because they don't have time. That's why they are hiring you as a virtual assistant. They don't have time. They would not babysit and explain every single item they want. The instruction is to create a flyer targeting potential client. Definitely, what Faith said has to be on it. What skill will the virtual assistant offer me? Why should I hire a virtual assistant? Technically, that's what it's saying. So you have to put the skills on the flyer. Number one. Okay, next person. Okay, maybe I should call names so that it will be quicker and faster. So Asanga, what do you think? This is another skills for us. I mean, another item should be on the flyer. Asanga, are you there? Okay, let's go for Catherine. Catherine, she's already raising her hand. Catherine, you can unmute yourself.
Okay, good evening.
Good
I
evening.
think another important thing that should be on the flyer is the logo of the company or the name of the company, the identity or something, so that you know where you're hiring from. Like the potential clients will know the company they are hiring from or something.
Very good, very good. The brand identity of the company. How can you create a flyer without putting the logo or the brand identity of who you are promoting? So very, very important, very, very crucial is to have the logo or the name brand of the client that you're working for. So that's number 2. Okay, number 3. Margaret, you want to say something?
Okay, a flyer should have a call to action.
Okay, in this regard, what will be the call to action?
The link to the profile, the link to where we have the profile of the virtual assistant candidates.
Perfect, perfect. You are not just creating a flyer for creating sake. You want to have a call to action. Why, when I read your flyer, what should I do? Am I just reading it for knowledge, or why am I, the call to action? And in this case, everybody should have the name of the website you want people to you're directing people to on the flyer. It has to say virtualassistantnigeria.com. If you are missing this, you have missed a great part of the assignment. So call to action number 3. Okay. Number 4. Let's go quick. This is something very, very, like, this is a basic, project. So, okay. Let's go. Let me call names. Okay, let me see anything. What should be on the flyer? You can unmute yourself. Yeah, me see you can unmute yourself. Is it your network? I can't hear you clearly. NBC, are you there? Okay, Sulu Aliyah. Your network is too bad though.
Hello, sir. Can you hear me, sir? Can you hear me, sir?
Yes, Aliyah, I can hear you.
Hello.
Yes, Aliyah, I can hear you. Yeah, me see your network is bad. Aliyah, are you there? Can you hear me?
Hello, sir. Can you hear me?
Yeah, good evening.
Okay, yes. A capturing headline, something that will attract clients to the flyer.
Okay, in this assignment, what would be the captioning headline, like example?
Skilled virtual assistant or via skilled virtual assistant, the professional skilled virtual assistant.
Okay, perfect. So a captioning headline, something to attract, something that would draw attraction whenever someone sees your flyer. Good. That's number 4. Okay, number 5. Asanga. Right. You are muted.
Can you hear me, sir?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Okay, one of the things that I think will benefit the one of the things that should be highlighted in the flyer is being able to tell the clients the benefits of what our service will do to them. That is the benefits they intend to get. Services like how the service, we should be able to explain the benefits they will get from our service, such as how every service should be able to enhance customer service, customer satisfaction. It should be able to reduce workload and others. So in the flyer, I think we should be able to capture the benefit, what the client stands to benefit from our services.
Okay, that's a good point. Number 5, the benefits of what you are offering. Why should they, take action on this? So the benefit, okay, perfect. Number 5.
Sir.
Yes, good evening. Let me see.
Yes, sir. I think if it is possible, we can include it so that we know what we really stand for, sir.
Huh? I need. Can you repeat what you said? I didn't get what you said.
And include vision or vision so that the client will know what we really
Vision, the vision of the company, okay, I think that's part of the brand identity, but it's a good point as well. The only issue is that don't forget the flyer, you only have limited space, limited room. You're creating a flyer, but you only have limited room. And if you make it too cumbersome, it might distract the client or the viewers of the flyer that, oh, this flyer has too many things going on.
It's not that probably I will list it out.
Your voice is breaking. Okay.
Can I say something? Good evening, coach.
Good evening, Egg Olive.
I think
Okay.
we should take into cognizance the visuals for the flyers, the use of images, the graphics to break the text.
Very good. Very, very core aspect of a flyer. So imagine if you design a flyer that is ugly, right? You design a flyer that doesn't even look well. It won't captivate anyone's attention. So you have to definitely, major core aspect is to be creative on the design, meaning your font, the font you use, is it clear enough? The design, the color you use, what kind of color is VA Nigeria or your brand identity? What kind of color are you going to be using? The visual, the text, the font, the color, the structuring of the flyer. Where do you put what? The logo, where should they be? Should they be on top? Should they be below? So that is something that you need to definitely capture. That's a good point too as well. Okay. Yes, there are still more.
The alignment of the elements in the flyer.
Alignment of the element, good. And that is also part of the like the visual, the structuring and stuff like that. What else? What else? So we have 6 points, right? Listed. Let's make it 10 quickly. Let's make it 10. What about images? Adding pictures. What about contact us? maybe numbers or emails.
I think it's very important because that is the means through which they can contact.
Exactly. So if you're missing that, you're missing a lot. People might be interested in your flyer, but you forget to put your contact us. So
Even your
you're gonna miss a lot.
I think
Right?
another thing included is our social media handles.
Good. If you have a social media handles, why don't you put it on your flyers? Telling the customer or the client or the viewers to visit you on your social media page, something like that. Okay. So far we have listed. Now let's look at your flyers and see if you all meet everything you have listed. Okay. I know I'm sharing my WhatsApp screen so that everybody can see. Okay, this assignment is Ebony. Okay. This is our flyer, Virtual Assistant Nigeria. And one thing I want us to do as a group project now in class is we're going to review everyone's flyer and you're going to tell me the pros of the flyer and the cons of the flyer. You're going to do professional criticism, not in the, just for improvement purpose, not in like in the bad way, right? So you're gonna tell me what is good in this flyer and what is wrong that you think this person who designed the flyer should fix. So the first flyer I'm saying here is what is on your screen. I hope everybody can see. Now, looking at this flyer, with everything that we have discussed, and just looking at this flyer, what do you think is a good thing about this flyer, and what do you think can improve this flyer? The one who did the flyer can utilize to improve this flyer. Let's go quickly. You doing this exercise together, I think it's gonna build you because when you are called to a meeting, because sometimes you might be working for a client and they call you to a meeting with the CEOs, with the other staff and administration, and then you get to the meeting, right? And they're discussing something, you'll be able to quickly analyze that thing, think out of the box, and give your feedback real quick. But if you're in a meeting, this is how people like get promoted. But if you're in a meeting and they're discussing about something, and then you just act as if you're just listening, or you're just looking, you didn't contribute, you won't stand out. Trust me. When they are promoting staff, they won't call you. They will look at those who are contributing. So looking at this flyer, after everything that we have highlighted, what do you think is the pros and cons of this flyer?
I think, good evening, sir.
Good
The
evening.
first thing is the visual. Yeah, the color and like also the arrangement and everything.
Okay, is that the pros or the cons? You didn't explain, you just say the color of the picture. You have to tell me what is good about the flyer and what is wrong with the flyer. If it was you, what will you do better? Osman, the captain. Let's start with the captain. Wait,
If
everybody.
you
The captain, first of all, let's start with so that everybody can know what's the question I'm asking. Osman, look at this flyer and tell me out what is the pros and what to fix.
Okay. So I'll say good job to the person that did the assignment. So, like they said, so some of the pros is that she tried to capture the necessary information on the flyer. Like we can see Virtual Assistant Nigeria, the name of the company. We can see the services that the VAs can offer and also the benefits. Let's make the job easy. And at the end of the flyer, we can see the contact us and the phone number as well as the website. However, there are some things that could be corrected in terms of the visuals of the website, because we can see there's no proper alignment and the colors, they are not contrasting. For example, we can't read what is on the blue text. I can hardly read them because it is a black font on a blue background. So we don't know what is there. And yeah, so it's not easily readable. And also the way the texts, they are just scattered on the website, on the flyer. So those are some of the things that can be corrected. And the circles too, they just looked out of place, more like the alignment and the structure of the flyer. So the content is good, but the structure of the flyer, I think, needs a better improvement.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so uh Osman has said most of what needs improvement on this flyer and what is good about it. The good thing is that she was able to capture like the call to action by putting the phone number, the website, but the arrangement is not professionally done. She did capture all the like most of the information. Call to action, pictures is there, texts are there, content are there, but the arrangement, the alignment, the visual, the color, the structuring, the logo, the logo is not even there, but the name of the business is there, which is fine. But the picture, you see the text, if you can see the text going inside the picture, this is an error, right? This is an error. Professionals is moving into the text, into the circle. Okay, that's something that you need to fix. And need help to streamline operation. Question mark is beneath. It's supposed to be next to operations. There is a lot of space that can be managed. You see all the space. You can try to squeeze it. Use a proper font, and let's make the job easy. Okay. And yes. So please, this is a learning process. You Before you submit this to a client, you want to make sure you look at it twice and think to yourself, what can I do better to woo this client? Because if you submit this to a client, the client might send it back and tell you to fix all these things. So you see our services, you can bring it down, you can pull this down, visualize the space, you can increase the font. In Canva, you see why it says need help to streamline operation. You can put a box that would make the font comes out well. This is something that I think I have to show you. So an affordable rate, something like that. So okay, so this flyer we have already analyzed what is unique and what is good about it. And this is going to improve your analytics skills. Everybody, as a viewer, you need to know how to analyze. Okay, so now let's go to the yes, Faith. What you said
Because
something?
my own,
Huh?
maybe not the work I do now. Then just the scroll up.
Oh, okay. So the next flyer is this. Now I want everybody to quickly take a few seconds and analyze it and tell me what the analysis of this is. With pros and cons. Okay, so everybody has analyzed it. Now, who can tell me the pros and the cons and what could be improved on this? Your honest review. Your honest review. Let's go quickly because of our time. Okay, I'm going to be calling names. Ofia, can you analyze this real quick and tell me what's wrong and what is good about it?
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Good job to the person that did this. Well done. So, regarding the pros of this design, she added the Work Unite logo, like the company logo, which is a good one. And also Virtual Assistant Nigeria, which is the name of the company. And also these services, and also call to action. So, but things that need to be fixed, the visual, I think it would be better if the person can change the Work Unite to Virtual Assistant Nigeria logo so that it will rhyme with the name of the company. Also the color blending, and also the headline, hire our virtual assistant services. I think person make a mistake or made a mistake or something. So you can try to fix the headline as well, and also the color blending. Thank you, sir.
Okay. So hire our virtual assistant.
And also the person can try to put headline to the services, but the audience might not understand when it said social media management, content creation. Person might not really know what you mean by. Is that what the company is about or something like? And the headline should be put so that the person can know what this thing is about, all these contents that the person dropped.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Yeah. Yes, so you have said it. The headline is important, like social media. You can put something like what we offer or what I can offer you, something like that, so that they understand what is blog writing SEO. So, but this flyer looks nice, and
Yes.
the the text, you need to pay attention to the text. Hire our virtual assistant, right? You can put comma, question mark. No, not even question, just the hire our virtual assistant. But when you're gonna put services, you should remove services. And the call to action is there, contact us. Okay. Let's move to the next one real quick. I opened the next one, but let me see if I can share this screen with you. Open on another page. Share. Okay, I think everybody can see the next one now. Okay. Virtual assistant Nigeria, yeah, or no, we are ready to join you. Okay, who can give me an honest review on this? Who can give you an honest review on the pros and cons of this?
Okay. The fire looks beautiful. The color combination looks okay. So, but I think the major thing is that the message is not really clear. Considering IELTS now, Like, who are they hiring? We don't know. Maybe hire virtual assistants now. So that is not really clear enough.
Okay.
And also, the contact us is really too small. The font is small. Like the call to action is quite small. And then I can see and lots more beneath the after the search engine optimization is not aligning with the rest of our services. And there are two pictures on the flyer. I think one would have been better because the way they are, they don't really complement each other. And the blue texts, the blue color on the website, on the flyer, I think is not really needed because on this flyer we have like 1, 2, 3, 4, up to like 5 colors. So it is better to reduce the number of colors just for aesthetic purpose. It will make the color more beautiful. If it had just been maybe the green, the yellow, then the white, and yeah, it would have been color. It would have been better if it has been just been 3 colors.
Yeah. That's
I
a very
think that
good, honest review. Yes. Okay. Perfect. Design. Okay. All right. So let's go to the next one. Uh, oh, let me share the new screen. I think everybody use, I mean, it's opening on a different screen. Okay. So you can see my screen now. Okay. All right. So quickly, I want everybody to be like, especially in analyzing, because most of your job, you're going to be able to contribute. You want to be able to contribute when a client is asking you for your analytical view. You have to think, stress your muscle in your memory, think outside the box. What do you think this flyer, like the pros of this flyer and the cons, and what would you fix if it was you? Who wants to tell us this? I mean, who wants to review this?
Okay, I think the color,
Huh?
the coordination of the color. It's not like, for instance, the logo there. The yellow is too bright, and you know,
Echo, wait, hold on. You,
yeah.
if you're gonna do analyze, right? You want to start with the pros. What is good about it? Then you go to the cons. What you think is not that you will fix if it was you.
Okay, I think the font used, it's good. Um, Even the picture is bold enough. The picture is interpretative of itself. Uh, those are the two things I think that are outstanding for me. Then the color does not complement themselves. That the yellow used for the virtual assistant.
Okay. So thank you, Egoli. Who else? Who else can tell me? There are still some things that I think I would, if it was me, I'll fix more this. The flyer looked very nice, but there are some. Who else? Who else? Who else? Agbola, is Agbola with us? Agbala, you're meeting. Can you look at this
Sir.
flyer and tell me?
Yes, I'm with you, sir.
Okay.
Um, whenever we are designing to flyer or something, we
Huh?
should always write the page, like every space of it. I don't know when the person wrote hire a professional virtual assistant at the top, what was space like the remaining space in between the text and the image? What was it for? And even this logo supposed to, when the person wants to make use of the logo, we still have another logo that doesn't have this background. And even if we want to make use of this one, let it rhyme with the color combination that you want to use, the color. I think the color. And another thing, mm, it's cool though. It's cool. I think that's
Hmm.
what I can pinpoint out.
Asanga, it seems you are writing on our screen. Oh.
Sir, am I the one?
No, no, you. I think it's Asanga. Yeah, some dot on the screen. Okay, so good. So I think the flyer is nice and in general, but utilizing of space, the space is not being utilized well because I have a professional virtual assistant now. As Agbala said, this space in between here and here, what should we use this for? This is empty. It's either you pull it like in the middle and know like, okay, there's not much space, but leaving a lot of space here is questionable. Uh, the picture is good. Okay, you're displaying that you're working as a virtual assistant. Enhance your portability with our service. The logo, yes, the logo the logo is not sharp. It didn't come up sharp. I can't easily read what is in the logo. So you want your logo to be bold and sharp and admin support. Okay, the fact that you listed what your service like the services does, admin support, social media scheduling is good. To hire any of our VAs, some people don't know what VAs is, so you can just list it out fully. So I'll hire any of our virtual assistant, visit our website at www.virtualassistant.com. Okay. All right, so this is good. Let's go to the next one. Uh, okay. So everyone that we have reviewed the assignment, please make sure you go back and fix everything that we made mention as the cons. That's the goal. The goal of us mentioning this is for you to go back. Since you design it on Canva, you don't need to design anything else. Just go back and restructure. Those of you who need to restructure it. Those of you who need to fix your text, go back and fix it and resubmit it. That's the second phase of this. Now, if you need any help in doing that, you can reach out to the captain to assist or to guide you on that. Okay, so this is the next one. Okay, quickly, let's go quickly. Who can review this and tell us what is good and what is needing improvement? Let me see. Let me see. I'm gonna start calling names. Wahimo, can you give us a review on this? Is Wahimo with us? Okay. I think Asanga wants to give us. Okay, Asanga, go for it. You are muted. You can unmute yourself.
Okay. Good evening, everybody.
Good evening.
Going by what we talked about earlier on before we started the review, I will actually, when it comes to color combination, to me, I love the color combination. It's a good one. But it's okay. The services are also listed, and hire the best virtual assistant for your business and all of that. But one of the things from what we listed, the logo is not there. It's supposed to be there. And let's take, for instance, someone wants to hire you as a virtual assistant. There's no contact to refer back to, because if someone decide to, okay, let me call this line, there's no phone number to call. And what else? And I think that's some of the ones I can
Okay.
outline. I'm still learning. I'm not very good in design, but
Okay.
this analysis you're doing, I'm getting it.
Okay. Thank you, Asanga. And yeah, even though you're not good at design, with the training here, I want everyone to be very excellent in design. That's why I wanted to analyze and fix and see what is on. Now, in this regard, Virtual Assistant Nigeria, the logo is missing, which is a point that you. Someone else say something. Okay. So, Virtual Assistant Nigeria, I believe with this text, you see what how it Virtual has white color, Assistant Nigeria has yellow color. I believe if the color is interchangeably, meaning Assistant and Nigeria should not be the same color. If you all agree with me, maybe Nigeria should also be white. I don't know, but I think the color should be the Assistant and Nigeria should not simultaneously follow themselves in color to stand out. That's number one. Number two is if you're designing, hire the best virtual assistant for your business. The font is clear, visible, and great. But one thing about this is that you see the word assistant here, extended, it extended to the laptop, NT. So that is what distinguish a professional designer from someone who's just starting to design or who's just started to learn. So you don't want your text to go out of the like cross out and go into another like the images and stuff like that. You see the assistant, you can shrink it and it stop here. So that's another point. Our virtual service, you can see is inside a box. If to have been best, if the text is in the middle, you see it shifted a little bit upward, leaving space beneath. The reason I'm pinpointing all these little things, that is how a professional designer, that is, they pay attention to even the most littlest, the most little thing ever on a design, right? You see, this is not a big, this is not a big issue, but as a professional, I would call it out. So this is our service. It's supposed to be in the middle of the box. It's shifting towards the, you see the O, it's shifted towards the upper edge. So you want to bring it in the middle. And also S is missing, our services, right? If you need enough space, you can extend the box using Canva and put the space and reduce the font. Okay, email marketing, copywriting, digital search engine, very good. I love the fonts because it's clear to read, it's visible. But you see the asterisk sign, you can leave a little space so that it will not be squeezed to the I mean the capital letter E, C, and D. So you can extend the space. Now, if you're designing on an image like this, you see where the email marketing is starting from, like our service, you can put a box with a white color and blur it so that it will not be as if you are writing on the image. So why all this copyright in digital marketing is being written on the hand of the person who is typing. So in order to fix it, you bring a box in between at the back end. You will blur it. Let me show you what I'm talking about on Canva. Let me go to Canva. You can share my screen. This is very important. Okay. So let's go to a social media Facebook post. And then let's choose a design. So for example, let's use the design. This is a house. So what I'm talking about is, if you see this text, I don't know if I share my screen. Let me see. I think I shared it. Can everybody see my screen?
You can say it.
Okay, perfect. So you see this text, or if I'm going to bring a text, let's use this one instead of me bringing a text. I want to make it appear here. You see, when I built it in the middle, it's not professional enough, because I am displaying the text on the building, and the color of the building and the text is kind of similar color, and it doesn't bring, like, it's not appealing to the eyes. The font is not, it has weakened the structure. So in order for me to fix this, I can do this. I can bring in a box, or there are so many ways to do it. I'm going to show you. So you see, Canva has transparency. So it's either for me to darken or reduce the transparency of this image so that this can come out clearly. The goal is for them to be able to read this text. So I go to transparency and darken it. Can you see what I just did? It still shows the house, but now the color came out clearly. Right. So all what I did is that I took the image and reduced the color, right? This is on Canva. That's why I want you to use Canva to design, so we can practicalize. Okay, another way of doing this is using an effect. There's something called effect on Canva, right? I click on effect, it pop out the menu. Then you see where it shows background. Background, I click on it, and you see what just happened. Background. So that's a second way of doing it. My text, my message is clear. Anyone who's reading this sees this clearly. Another way of doing this is, let me back it up, is instead of using effects or darkening of it, you can also use a text box. Go to elements on Canva and I'll go to shape. Let me try using shape. I think I can use that too as well. So I bring in a shape, a box shape into the text. Oh, okay. So I can change the color. That's another way of doing it. Okay. Another way of doing this is I click on this box text, the shape that I built in, and then I go to transparency and reduce the transparency because I still want the house to show at the back. I don't want to clear it to be black all through, like all black all through. I want the transparency to show. So can you see? That is another fourth way of doing it. So this is something that I just want to highlight and show you real quick. All right. So let me go back to the assignment. Does anyone have any questions? Does anyone have any questions? Anybody wants to speak? I mean, let's share screen. So, okay. All right. So we are done with that one. So please, everything that we highlight, make sure you fix it and we submit it. Now let's go to the next assignment. I mean, next person. Okay. Who can analyze it quickly? By now, everybody should be able to review and analyze what is wrong with this flyer and what is the good thing about it. Alice, can you help us out? Is Alice with us? Okay, Christy is back. Christy, welcome back. Are you there, Christy? Okay. I want to see someone who hasn't spoken. iPhone. I don't know who's using iPhone. Someone is using iPhone as his name. Can you help us out on this flyer? Or who can anybody can talk. Who can analyze this real quick and tell us what the collection will be?
So the person tried using just 3 colors for the flyers, but
Okay.
I think the flyer is really too long. The size of the flyer is too long, and there is too much space on the flyer. It just looks like everything is just scattered on the flyer. So despite the space, we could still not reach Bachelor Assistant Nigeria at the top. It looks faint somehow. So I think the Bachelor Assistant Nigeria could be a bit more bold. And also the other elements on the website, the text majorly, they could be better by increasing the font size. And the About Us services and the rest of the content, I think they could have been more visible if they had the white color and maybe the green is a bit darker. The color contrast is not okay, but I think it has all the essential elements in terms of content, but the arrangement and everything is not cool enough.
Okay. Perfect. So in addition to what you said, I think the image also could be better if you use someone with a laptop or a computer on a computer screen so that it portrays a virtual assistant. Unlike like the portraying like someone who is professional, this person might be going to the office or something like that. So if you use an image whereby someone is on his laptop or his computer desk typing, would also suit the best purpose on this. And yeah, and also try to integrate in the logo as well. And then with everything Captain said, I think you should fix it and then we submit it as well. Okay, next one real quick. Captain, let's review quickly so that everybody can know because we're out of time.
Okay, this is beautiful. It looks captivating looking at it. In terms of the color and then the text, they look attractive. But the contact us, the virtual assistant is the virtualassistantnigeria.com is entering another element. It could have been better if it is aligned with the other text. I mean, beneath the contact us, it could have looked better. And the image looks too big. If it could be reduced a bit so that all the attention won't be drawn to it. So overall, I think it's a beautiful flyer. And the
Yeah.
logo, I don't know. I think the person who created our logo, so it's not the right logo of Virtual Assistant Nigeria. So aside that, I think it's a good job.
Perfect. Thank you. In addition, and the skills you can offer, try to look for a space to just, highlight some of the skills that what you can give as a virtual assistant as well. Okay, so that one is good. Uh, okay, so Sulali, yeah, okay. All right, Osman.
Okay, the flyer looks good. At least it looks bright. But the text arrangement could be better. It seems like almost all the elements have the same font size. So I think the arrangement of the text, if they could be well aligned, then maybe the boost businesses, if you can add a bold to it, and then the services, maybe put a space before you add the services that has been before you list the services, and then there is no contact detail. I think the person can add the contacts, and I think that's all. But since the person is using the virtual assistant Nigeria, the color, the background of the flyer, it could have just been the background of that virtual assistant. So instead of using another shade of yellow again. So I think it looks okay overall.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, I think that what you said is what should be integrated. Okay, so make sure you fix it and improve it to what was being said. Okay, the next one real quick is okay. It's coming up. Okay, this is the next one.
Okay. I think this is similar to one of the ones we have reviewed earlier. So I think there are too many colors on the on the flyer, and also some things are not necessary. For example, the column of the dots, I don't know what I'm going to call the name of the element, but the way they are spaced out, they don't really add so much to the design. And the major problem of the client that the person is trying to point out is not visible, because you can see are you overwhelmed with tasks? One has to strain the face to look at it. The flyer is quite long and there's a lot of space. If the space is managed, I believe that it can depict what the person is trying to portray. If the dot box is removed and then the IOS is shifted upward, and the white circle at the top, I don't think is necessary. So if all those elements some can be removed and then well structured and aligned, the flyer will look better. And the many more beneath the flyer it looks away from the other elements. You can barely read it. So
Okay. Osman, you spoke about the logo, right?
no, I didn't.
Yeah,
But
look at the
I
logo.
didn't see it clearly. Yeah.
Yeah, the logo has to be sharp. It has to come out sharp. It looks blurry. So I can't really know what the logo is saying, except I look very closely. So the logo also needs to be fixed as well. And what you also mention. That will be what we fix this flyer. So you should submit it and okay, quickly. The next one. We're almost done. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. So I think the person did a good job with the color. The flyer looks beautiful, me looking at it. But the person is trying to use the two logos together. I think it should have stick to just one. And also the font, the type of font that was used, our virtual assistant services, and the distance between the virtual assistant services and the social media, they are not complementing each other. Like I'm trying to figure out what the person is trying to do, but I can't really get it. So I think it would be better if it's just the person is if it's going to be our virtual assistant services that the person is trying to call our attention to at the lower part of the flyer, they should be close to each other. And is it the rainbow of color or the the line that cut across the flyer, different color palettes that is there? I don't think it's necessary. So, and also the contact us, the font is too small, given that is the call to action. I think if it is more bold, it would have been better. Generally, the alignment of the flyer, it could be better. And there is no visible image. The image here, it looks small, and it looks too small. I think with a better arrangement, the flyer will look okay.
Okay. Thank you. Okay, so I think we are done with the review. Did we miss any like if you did the assignment and we haven't reviewed yours yet? Is there anyone that we just missed? I hope we will review everybody's assignment and everyone has to redo it and we submit it based on the analysis given. Then we would now sit on it and see, fix. I mean, revisit it again and review it again.
Good evening, sir.
Yes, good evening.
Did not review my assignments.
Which one is yours? You're using
Yes, I submitted this evening.
oh, let me see. What's your name?
Saidia Tokpeni says.
Oh, okay. The reason I didn't open it, I saw it, is because you use PDF. You're supposed to submit it as PNG or JPG. Do you know how to submit it as PNG?
I don't think I understand that part.
Okay, I'm gonna. You created it with Canva, right?
Yes.
Okay, let me show you. All you need to do is very simple. I'm gonna show you now. So you see, this is a flyer. Okay, my screen is coming up. Wait. Okay, so you see this flyer, right? Let's say this is your flyer. Sadiat.
Okay.
So you need to do that. When you click on share, you click on download. So here you see the file type. It's gonna give you option to drop down. So it's gonna ask you to download as JPG, PNG, PDF. But you download as PDF. You selected PDF instead of PNG or JPG. So for an image, anything that has to do with like image, always make sure you download it as JPG, PNG, except you have something Oh, you're required to download as PDF, like a file or a text or something like that. So
Yes.
yeah, so all you need to do, you still have your flyer on your Canva, right?
Yes, I still have.
Okay, so you just go there and then we download it. You just select either JPG or PNG. But I'm going to open it now since you made mention of it. But the reason I didn't open it was because of that. Okay, let me share the screen. Okay, so this is our flyer. That is why I want you to download as picture file because it's gonna look awkward. Okay, so Osman, quickly, let's analyze this.
Okay, the picture looks beautiful, and she made use of the brand color for virtual assistants Nigeria, but the position of the logo is too close to the margin. There should be a space uh before you place the logo. Maybe slightly leave a space before you place the logo. And then the virtual assistant Nigeria, the line spacing can be reduced, can shift them together
And
so that
Osman,
they will
this
be
is also
more.
very small. It's very tiny.
Yes.
The logo
So
is
the
also
flyer, yeah, the flyer is quite large, so you can make use of the space. So I feel like the virtual assistant Nigeria, like I was saying, the spacing. So if you shift it a bit closer to each other, it could be better. And the virtual assistant is too big, so the benefits you are trying to offer is too small. And like I've been saying earlier, the blue color is not necessary since you are using a green, yellow, white, so you could design with that. The blue kind of just marred the design a bit. So, and the elements too, they are scattered. The virtual assistant Nigeria, there's a lot of space. If we read it this way, there is no point for the a.com to be downward. Could just shift it to be on the same line. So aside that, and the image, the position of the image too, I think it could be better. So and the arrangement, so that's it. But the dimension you use, I'm not sure. Maybe you don't know how to choose the right flyer size, but the size is too long. The design is too long. It fits more of a document than a social media flyer.
okay. Okay, very good. So I just want to quickly show you all something. When our captain mentioned the size of the flyer. So sometimes your client might require to download, to create a flyer of a specific size. So how do you create flyer with a specific size on Canva? I'm going to quickly show you that. So you see, this is my flyer. You can also see my screen. Okay. So this is my flyer. I want my flyer to be of a specific size. Maybe I want it to be longer than this size. So what I'm gonna do, you see where it says resize and magic stretch. Okay. So let's say I want a flyer to be longer or smaller.
Sorry to cut in, but I think for people using the free version, they will not be able to do this.
Oh, they don't have option to resize.
Yes, it's only a pro user that can resize.
Okay. Okay. So in that case, there's another way of doing it. I'm going to show you right away. So let's say you before you even do your flyer, like let's say you don't want to resize, or in case in case you get the pro version or you're using a pro version with a client, this is how you resize. You will come to file and then no resize. Okay, you will size, and then you can do see all and select any of these sizes. Let me show you an example real quick. So I selected 1000 by 500. I click on continue. Inside this design, you see it makes it longer, right? If you want to position it to be like the length should be longer, then you can also do that as well by playing with the numbers or the numbers you are required to work with, something like that. So, but I want, because of the free version, I want to show you how you can do that. Okay, so if you come to Canva, make sure you select the size of what you want to design before you start your design. Because once you start, you don't have the option to resize with the free version. So in this sense, let's say you want to, if they're telling you that your flyer is so long and you want to create a flyer that is in average size, so you can select from any of these options. You can use custom size, define your size. If it's 500 by 500, 600 by 300, define it here and create your design. Another way of doing it is, let's say you want to do Facebook post size. You know, whenever you post on Facebook, there's a specific size you use. So you can select any of these, any of these social media size. It's going to show you. Oh, okay, wait 1 second. Let me. Or you click create a design, and it's going to tell you the numbers of. So as with time, you're going to master these sizes once you start working on different flyers, images, and stuff like that. Or product, when we get to e-commerce, you're gonna start knowing what is like 1200 by 500, 700 by all of this, because it's very, very important. So, but right now we're just gonna leave it as it is. So yeah, you can select any of the sizes that you want to design. Okay, so I think we are done. Oh, is there any questions before we leave? Any questions? Okay. So I believe there's no any other questions for tonight. So the assignment is that you have to go in and do the correction to your flyers and we submit it by Wednesday. So the due date of submitting is Wednesday. Those of you who have done the last project that we did, that you fix it. I've seen some of your submission, the portfolio. So I'm still reviewing that. We might have to revisit that as well. But if you have not fixed your portfolio, please go ahead and fix your portfolio as well. All right, I think we should call it a night for now. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining. And then I'll be meeting in our next section. Good night, everyone.
Good night, sir.
Good night.
Good night.